And appreciating the nature around us, how you can go online to discover the story behind the trees on your street. Now, most of us will have been spending more time closer to home these past few months. Have you had the chance to appreciate the nature around us? What about the trees on your own street? The reason I ask is because you can now find out about the stories behind many of them quite easily. Here's Sonja Jessup to explain.
Ever wondered what that tree outside your window is? This is a Caucasian wingnut, just 200 of them in London, half of them here in Islington.
A few years ago, there was obviously a tree officer who had a penchant for this tree, and so 100 of those the Caucasian wingnuts in London seem to be around Islington.
Paul Wood is like a walking Shazam of trees. He's helped create a website, TreeTalk, to share his knowledge.
So you just pop in your postcode, we're in Tufnell Park today, and it suggests a walk you can do with information about all the trees you can spot.
If you look at the website, it'll tell us that this is false acacia, also known as the black locust. They originate from North America, and this one's in flower at the moment.
The capital has more than 8 million trees, almost one for every Londoner. And Paul reckons he can identify which borough or former borough he's in simply by its urban forest.
For instance, in Bermondsey, the Tree of Heaven, you can still see the boundaries of that borough through the Tree of Heavens, which are planted all over that.
Some, of course, are far more familiar. The cherry, an ancient hornbeam. And how about these?
These are London planes. London planes are the most common tree that you'll find on the streets of London. Consequently, they need managing, and that's why you can see this one's been what they call pollarded, which is having its branches cut back quite frequently.
Are these the ones that cause hay fever?
They can do, yes. So that's the downside of plane trees, particularly in March.
Spending more time near home, he says, doesn't have to be dull when your neighbourhood's full of natural wonders.
It's really fascinating to have what is essentially an arboretum on our streets with as many different trees as you might find in somewhere like Kew. So as somebody that's very interested in different plants, I find it fascinating walking along streets of London and recognising trees which I would otherwise not see outside botanical gardens.
So next time you take your socially distanced stroll, who knows what you'll discover on your doorstep. Sonja Jessup, BBC London.